Good morning, Madison Elementary. Today is Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Boys and girls, real quick before we start the pledge, you might see outside today the flags are half-mast. What that means is that we are honoring someone today. We are honoring all of the people that have died from coronavirus. So there are 500,000 people in the United States that have died from coronavirus. So we are flying our flags half-staff. So here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is National Banana Bread Day. Everybody knows that banana bread is sweet and delicious, and you have to use fully ripe mashed bananas. In the 1930s, baking soda and baking powder made banana bread and other quick breads standard features in American cookbooks. Pillsbury included the banana bread recipe in its 1933 cookbook, the Balanced Recipes Cookbook, too. And also, Chiquita Banana made a recipe book that furthered banana bread's acceptance in 1950. All right, so important information. Today is our last week of in-person learning this week. This week, beginning February 24th, which is tomorrow, all students will be virtual due to staff vaccinations. Wednesday will be totally normal. Teachers will post your lessons. You'll log on. You'll do your lessons. You'll turn them in. You'll be counted present. Thursday and Friday, teachers will be offering live lessons for students to log into. So Group B, you will not be in person at all this week. We miss you, but we will see you next week. Also, check your email in Class Dojo for information about the 5 gifts that we can give our children. The important verse of the day is Dave the Potter. I don't know if any of your teachers have read this book to you before yet. Miss Seller was talking about using this book in some of her lessons. Dave the Potter was an artist, a poet, and a slave, and he was extraordinary at what he did. He lived in South Carolina in the 1800s. He combined his superb artistry with deeply observant poetry carved into his pots and transcending the limitations that he faced as a slave. So even during his slavery time, Dave the Potter expressed himself by being a writer and an artist. All right, our word of the week this week is one of my favorites. It's the word lollygag. Lollygag is when you're spending time doing things that are not useful or serious, to fool around or waste time. Boys and girls, the biggest example of this in the school, there are 2 of them that I can think of. The first one is when your teacher gives you an assignment, don't lollygag and get started right away, because you have your teacher there to help you and to ask questions, so you don't want to waste that time. The second one, the big one, lollygagging out to the buses. Boys and girls, we do not want to lollygag to the buses, to car riders, or daycare dismissal. There are people that are waiting on you to get you home safely. So please make sure you are not lollygagging to the buses today. Also, boys and girls, especially 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, remember, if you're a bus rider, that you need to walk behind your bus leader in the sign. We have the person with the sign doing that for a reason. It is an expectation that you walk behind them. Also, boys and girls, don't forget, you only have a few more days to get your Lexia minutes in for the week. So make sure that you are not only getting your minutes in, but you are getting your units. Your units are what helps you become a better reader. Teachers, make sure you are reminding kids about their Lexia and letting kids know that have met their weekly goal. Thank you for doing this. You are awesome. Remember, at Madison Elementary, to always make good choices. Remember to have self-control, be truthful, have a great attitude, be responsible, and be safe. And last but not least, at Madison Elementary, we lead, not follow. Boys and girls and teachers and families, have a fabulous day.